the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27.
You talk about this Falcon defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And past the 40 before it was out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and second down. The Saints at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's third down and 6.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's 3rd and 6. Carr now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That good for 19 and a first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Complete to Addison on the out route. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They fake the handoff, now Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Theo Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Here we go.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good chunk of those yards came after contact, and that's an area where he's really starting to excel as a running back.
It felt like he was doing a drill that running backs have to perform all the time, especially in pads, called a gauntlet drill. 2 guys, people with these 2 rows, you have to go right through the middle of them and make sure you take care of the football and not people aside. He's performing the drill on that run.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. Touchdown, New Orleans! Jordan Addison, 44 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Saints 14, Falcons nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try to get back in this game?
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Stroud looking to change the play. On first and 10, it's Robinson. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. When you look at the Saints' defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He finds his man, complete. That's Delgado. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll try and run with a fullback Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And Stroud now to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short gain.
Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
On the plate, right?
Stroud looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Delgado. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
All right.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big one.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts from 8 yards out. And the Falcons are back within a score. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now Carr. Fighting to stay upright. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here comes the Saints punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken right around the 44. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Delgado. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
At the Saints' 33-yard line.
Now Stroud. Short throw caught by Pitts. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now a run with a fullback Johnson. And he's going to have the Falcons first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Stroud out of the gun here. He finds his man, complete. It's Delgado. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Theo Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. Now he's going to step up and run. Checks this one down to Robinson. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 15. First down, Atlanta.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Here we go. 18. White, Tony.
Stroud working out of the gun. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop any of those. But third down coming up.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw again. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one.
63-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will finish off this third quarter of play.
Falcons 17.
These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Short throw caught by Pitts. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
All right. 18. Let's go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Delgado. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
It's been hot so far.
Finds a tight end in the middle of the field. Just a simple stick route. Decent gain. Doesn't get you a whole lot, but it's pretty reliable, isn't it?
And tough to defend. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. That's out wide here for Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Stroud. Short throw caught by Pitts. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd down and 13. Operating from the gun. Stroud. Right back to Pitts again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a gain of back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and goal, Atlanta.
Back to throw. Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. Keeps himself upright. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Stroud to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get smart that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Final minute now of the third quarter.
First and 10 at the
To throw, it's Carr. Olave holds it in. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, halfway to 100 now, with career touchdown number 50. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Falcons 20.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 plays, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Hey, team, what's up? Use you. Let the knees meet.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10.
Hey, team, what's up?
Back to throw. Stroud. Short throw caught by Pitts. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
At the 49-yard line.
Okay.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're saying so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of this.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That was one I kind of saw it coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Carr. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Carr. And he is caught. And he'll take it into Saints are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
they intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to run up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Come 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Walker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
At the 42-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Carr going to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And that's going to be good for